Folks, welcome back. My name is Rudy. You're watching Alpha Investments as we wrap up the end of this glorious, beautiful bull market. Oh, it's not bull market. Everything still sucks. How do I look? I stuck my head in the toilet, and so I have like cool looking hair. Because you gotta look like you're like a Wall Street dude, otherwise, you know, people won't take you seriously, right? All right, everybody. Today we're having a Disney Lorcana video. Yes, you've heard it. A bunch of messages have been coming into me in the last 48 hours from my wife's boyfriend, and then people have been asking me, Rudy, are you going to cover the collapse of Disney Lorcana's first set? You know, the one, even now, they added the sticker, so it's factory sealed. Yeah, I know. It's like adding stop tape. Do we still have stop tape? We do still have stop. I didn't know if we still have stop tape. So, yes, folks. Hundreds, if not thousands of people bought Disney Lorcana's booster boxes. They had a high of about $400 plus tax, but just under $450 shipped. Probably a couple months ago. The boxes, as filming this video today, in the middle of the week in December of 2023, boxes are down to about $150. They've dropped about 70 to 80% of their value from the all-time high, and everyone's all like, "Oh, I told you!" So I'll put a dramatic title in this video to get the morons and Timmies who have no depth to their life and they're too busy on the coast of Concordia wondering why their ship's not moving. We'll lure them in with some clickbait titles on Disney Lorcana collapsing, and I'm going to give you guys the Rudy opinion now, okay? We want to get everybody wound up. Yeah, feed the little trolls in the corner. No, if you think Disney Lorcana is collapsing, you're a fucking idiot. Disney Lorcana is not collapsing, okay? Just because the box went from a speculative 400 plus, which I warned before they put the fancy sticker on the box, and now it's back to MSRP of 150, does not mean it's collapsed, okay? Disney Lorcana is doing incredibly well. Okay? Number two, the company who makes Disney Lorcana told me, told my ex, as I was eating a chicken sandwich and a taco, I go multiple drive-thrus at the same time so I can experience everything at the same time in my face. They told all of us the company was going to continuously to reprint Disney Lorcana until the fucking prices crashed and the game pieces became available. This is why I told you all from day one I was not going to carry the product. I am an evil investor. I believe in the first C of CCG. If I do not feel it's highly collectible because management has a different perspective that I don't agree with, I'm sorry, if I can't, rip you all off and scout prices, I'm not going to carry it. So now everybody's saying Disney Lorcana finally collapsed. Rudy was right. I wasn't right about shit. The company was right. The company told everybody they were going to endlessly reprint it until the prices come back down to normal. And in my opinion, $150 a box, shit's probably going to go lower because they've already confirmed there is another print run coming and they're going to keep reprinting it. The company is doing exactly what the fuck they said they would do. It doesn't mean, oh, look, Rudy was right. Nobody gives a shit. The company told all of us they were going to do it. And of course, you get all these morons on the internet that are like goldfish with no fins, and they just hover at the bottom, and they're like, Rudy doesn't talk about Lorcana because he can't milk all his patrons and hose everybody. No, because the management, I told you from day one, they released the product with no security seals. You can literally open the pack, reseal it with Rudy's Pogs and my Beanie Babies. Then they say, we're going to fix that problem, Mr. Rudy. I said, oh, we're going to put fancy... Oh, you put a sticker on the side of the box. So as time goes on and the adhesive on the sticker gets dry and ages, they're just going to pop off like old Lego boxes. Okay, and now that we're talking about it, I have to make a response because now everyone's using my name saying, oh, Rudy called, he said stay away. I'm not... Rudy made all these videos, and he was every time on Q&A. Why won't he cover Lorcana? Why is he not talking about Lorcana the Moon? Because the company told us they were gonna say fuck you and tank the price. And it's nothing wrong with that because they disclosed that. This wasn't a bait and switch. This wasn't a pump and dump. This wasn't a Disney scam. They did what they said they were going to do, and you cannot be mad at Disney or Lorcana. They made a product that people love. The demand was too high. They said, fire up the fucking printers, and we're going to do multiple reprints until everything comes back to game piece level. Now, if the company had stated, After the first release, boxes went 200, 300, 400. Every day people are buying on TCG Player. 409, 415, 399, plus another 20 euros in tax. So what, 420 to 440 ship? If, as this was happening, they said we have one more small reprint to help get supply, we're moving on, we're leaving the original set as the original, and we're going to make the next set in the future. We'll do like a cheaper reprint one with different versions or something. If they had added some context or actual discussion regarding holding financial value, game pieces, collectability, that didn't happen. They just said, we're going to reprint the shit out of it. And you morons who are paying $400 a box after the company said they were going to do it. That'd be like literally, what's a terrible example? Should we use Monarch First Edition? Let's use Monarch First Edition Flesh and Blood. That would be like literally, as Monarch First Edition was going up, LSS released a press statement saying, well, it looks like Monarch's hitting $800 to $900 a box, and we're going to go ahead and reprint First Edition, even though we said we never would. And then everyone gets surprised that it tanked. Now, again, that situation, turned out they didn't have to reprint it because a bunch of fucking assholes manipulated the supply and fucked it up. But the point is, they told us this was going to happen. This doesn't mean Rudy was right. He got something right. No, you can't give me credit. They told us this. All I did was read the fucking press release. I listened to what the distribution and the distributors and my exes and the people playing, you get the idea. All I did was see the data, listen to what they stated, and they said they were going to make it available, and they were going to bring all the prices down, and they were going to make the cards like game pieces. And now everybody's all wound up. Tons of people lost their ass. Somebody this morning sent me a picture where they bought 240 boxes of Disney Lorcana. They were buying like a case a week or something. Okay. Is it a case a week? Yeah, I guess. No. What's a case? 12 boxes? Maybe it was 2. I don't know. They had to show me a picture of over 240 boxes. And they said they started buying at $250 a box, $300, $350, and they bought their last 60 boxes at $400 a box. Because they told me, Rudy, you're an idiot, made fun of me. You can't scam people. When these go to $1,000 a box, I'm going to laugh all the way to the bank. And now, literally, I was going to put the screenshot and everything, but it kind of gave away a background to the location. I didn't really want to, I don't like really bashing and saying certain people. It's just not, But the point is, if you want an honest response, Disney Lorcana is doing very well. Acting like it's over with because the price is crashing on Lorcana boxes when everything is going exactly how everybody expected just tells me once again that this was literally being fueled, and the behavior of people in Disney Lorcana are just Timmies, and they were new. They weren't aware. They haven't been in the industry a long time. Okay? The company told us what they were going to do, and the company stood by what they said they were going to do. So actually, I have more respect for Ravensburger, whatever the fucking puzzle company. I love their stupid puzzles. I do them on the weekend when I'm naked in the living room. Just one hand on my tether balls and one hand doing puzzle pieces. I don't want to tell you all about it. But, I actually respect the company more, and I'm impressed that Disney is actually following through and Lorcana is actually doing what they said. They told us something, they stood by it, and I think that's a good thing. I'm sorry to hear a lot of you lost your ass on it and have a cost basis between $200 and $400. If Disney continues to perform very well, it can stand the test of time over the next 3 to 5 years. As set 2, 3, 4, 5 comes out, the market finds its true value and things stabilize. If the game continues to be long-term successful, the prices will probably eventually come back up. So if you're able to hold on or stay the course or diamond hands your X, that kind of thing, chances are the Disney sealed boxes will eventually go up if the company can prove that they have the ability to make it long-term. If they're going to need to be like Flesh and Blood and get to set 10, set 11, set 12, and make some supplemental products. They're going to have to really prove that they can continue to innovate with new cards, new versions, good gameplay, balanced gameplay, different decks, so it's not just one overpowered. They're going to have to prove a lot of different variables. So far, it's too soon to tell, but I really don't consider this a negative thing. Don't forget, folks, I'll put a dramatic YouTube title on here, just piss off a bunch of dumbasses on the internet. We'll put something like, Rudy was right, Disney Lorcana collapses, should have bought MetaZoo, or should have donated to my ex, or we'll make something funny up for the title. But in all reality, memes aside, everybody, just be careful with it. But if Disney does make it long term, the prices will go back up, and the company is doing a really good job. And now that we're starting to see true value and correct supply in the market, we'll see how many people actually want the boxes and open versus single sealed. Now, I do want to add one last thing before I end the video. we are still seeing a pretty solid amount of Disney Lorcana cards coming to PCG Florida here in the United States to the operation. I've been very surprised to see the quantity of Disney Lorcana cards coming in for grading. So the amount of people and orders that are sending those in has been quite impressive. So it's from a lot of different people, from addresses all over the United States. So that is very encouraging to show how far and how wide the reach is of these Lorcana cards and collectability. That's been very interesting. So overall, thanks for watching, folks. Congratulations to Disney. You did what you said. I'm proud of you. I'd give you a mouth hug if I wasn't creeped out by and hungry with waffle fries. But good job. Stay the course.